This is my informative speech on the dangers of texting and driving. Telling teens or young adults to not text and drive in the millennial generation is like talking to a brick wall. Some of them just don't understand the true meaning to not do it. Every day there are 9 people that are killed by a distracted driver here in the United States. That means approximately 1.6 million crashes are caused by texting and driving each year. According to the National Safety Council, they reported that cellular use leads to the most deaths each year. One out of every 4 car crashes are from texting and driving. Every time your child or a child you know that texts and drives is more likely to kill a family member or a person faster than a drunk driver would. How crazy is that? Anytime you're in a car with someone that texts and drives, ask them if you can send the text later or not at all. More and more crashes are from distracted drivers. In high school, they decided to bring all the student body outside for a realistic view of what could happen if you text and drive. They had a real body bag, a car that had been totaled, and they used children like us for a scenario. They put fake blood on the students and even acted like most of them died, and the only one that didn't was the driver that was texting and driving. After that, we watched a documentary on real people that have killed each other or an entire family by sending one simple text or reading a text. Sometimes it won't hit people until it happens to them, but then you just live with it your whole life. Statistics say that it happens. Statistics then say after it happens, most of the people are in therapy talking to someone because they can't begin to realize what they have done just by a simple text. Secondly, have you ever thought that it hasn't ever happened to you, or that it can't happen to you? Well, it can. Every day 11 teenagers die because they were texting and driving. Even though some schools preach about not texting and driving, so many students end up leaving school that day and continuing to text and drive. Some may not, and some may. Some people are addicted to it. So many teenagers have made it a habit where the second they get in their car, they have to get on their phone. I know plenty of people that do it, and that doesn't make it right. Do you ever think it could, if it's so serious? Another danger of that is that you can put yourself in danger by a stupid text. There are so many people that have become paralyzed from the neck down, or even had limbs taken off their own bodies due to how severe the wreck ends up. At the end of the day, just remember that texting and driving is not worth somebody's life. Your entire life can be changed in a simple second from staring at your phone too long, or realizing that you had a text come up. Next time you're in a car, ask yourself, is this text really worth it? Overall, you should know the dangers and importance of texting and driving and the consequences where they could lead you. So don't text and drive.
Amen.
Where was that at?
That was good.
That was
That
good,
was
buddy.
good.
That was good.
Good
I
speech.
learned a lot too.
That had to be in what, 5 minutes?
Informative.
It was,
Four.
it was,
And Will, you know why that one was so